On a copy from video. This is an October 2023 Audi e-tron S. In this video, I'll give you a full walk around this car, show the exterior, the interior, a couple of interesting features of the car, and so on. Let's get straight into it. Towards the front, you got these full LED headlights, as you can see. You can also see up close, you got this really nice little blacked out finish, which looks quite nice, and a little bit of some nice chrome. Go a little bit closer, you can see you can see the labeling. It's called Audi's Digital Matrix Light. That looks pretty cool. So the switch to a little bit of a bigger lens, you can get a look at the nice little detail they got going on the side here, which I thought looks quite nice, and this sort of effect there, which I thought looks pretty cool. So I'll just show you the front grille there. You can see you got the Audi logo, the S logo there too. You can see it's fully blacked out, and you can see it's got the e-tron sort of going on there, which I thought was pretty cool. While we're here, I thought I'd just quickly show you. You can see your charging ports. This one, compared to the other video, you can see it's got this nice e-tron logo. I pressed this, I did see it open, and you can see it opens nice like that, exposing your ports so to charge your vehicle. In terms of charging times, I'll let you know in the motion graphics. So this is the plugs there, and looks like this is all the, and there's additional information here, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. You can see that it shows just like that, and I'll just press this and it'll just closes electronically like that. So that looks pretty cool. You can see the nice e-tron logo there too. While we're here, I think, actually I'll show you on the other side, looks a little bit easier. I'll switch to a wide angle lens and get a better look at the front end of the e-tron. You can see looks pretty cool. e-tron S got 4 parking sensors integrated to the front bumper there. Looks pretty cool. And I'll show you the wheels, these nice looking wheels actually. You can see with this nice, actually my favorite color, safety orange type of brake calipers. And look at the interesting design they got going on here. Looks pretty cool. I like how the wheel kind of is a bit more caved in. I think that looks really cool. I like wheels that look like that. And you got this nice sort of metallic grey and just matte design. I thought looks pretty cool. So these are the Hankook Ventus S1 Evo 3 tires. These are designed for EVs in particular. In terms of where they're made in, I am not too sure, which I'm trying to find where they are. Doesn't really say, but these are 22-inch wheels. Yes, I'm not too sure. It doesn't really tell you where they're manufactured, but these are designed specified for EV cars. What I like also on this one is they actually got on both sides, so if you end up forgetting charging on one side of the car, looks like you charge the other side of the car. I think that's really smart, instead of having to do the whole thing where you have to park the car the other way around. So I thought that's actually pretty cool. They've got another one on this side as well, which is very smart on Audi's behalf. Now while we're here, I think there was also there's an LED light that this tells you. This one also doesn't have door mirrors. You might have noticed they've got some cameras on the side here that shoot on the side, which is kind of cool. But it helps with visibility, so you can see a little bit more further here. But it can. I still prefer physical mirrors. It's much more cheaper to replace. But you can have a look at these side view cameras. They look pretty interesting. Thought it was pretty cool. So you can maybe while we're here, we'll have a quick glimpse of the interior before I show you the interior more in just a moment. And I'll switch to the wide angle lens and just show the side profile. So it's got a little bit of a coupe effect. Looks pretty cool. And you can see a better look at these rear tires over here. So I'm just trying, oh, here you go. That's what I was looking for earlier. So these are made in Hungary, in case you're wondering. So there you go. See, these are the tires here. And you can see it's a soft compound tire. Yeah, semi-soft I'd say. So pretty nice. So you can have a look at these tail lights. So these nice dark tinted tail lights. A lot of cars are doing the whole light bar thing now. Helps improve visibility. So you've got this whole light that goes around here. Looks pretty good. And you can see you got the nice e-tron S logo here. Looks pretty cool. And I'll just switch to a wide angle lens and give it a look at the rear end of this car. You can see, like so. Press that. So power tailgate. You can see this nice scuff plate here. You can see also. Lift this up. You've got. Whoa, that's a funny looking space saver spare tire. Look at that. It's the weirdest space saver spare tire I've ever seen. I've never seen a space saver like that. So you can see this is maybe the new type of space saver. So you can see, looks pretty interesting. It looks like it doesn't even need air. Yeah, maybe it's airless. If it is, that's quite interesting. So these are the new space savers. So you can see they got maximum speed. Very funny looking tire. So yeah, that's it. Really, no air? I don't think so. Okay, anyway, I've never seen a tire like that. It's the first time I'm seeing that, sorry. Seems so. You can see got some storage there. You got some other stuff as well, and you can see you got some nice sort of hooks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see it looks like a first aid kit there too. These seats do fold down, so I think I'll just show you while I'm here. So these ones do fold down nicely here. like so. So you can see they fall down nicely as well. And I could do the other side, but I just want to save a bit of time, so I think I'll just do it as I'm doing it as I'm going around. Be a bit easier. So these are, and this is being a powered tailgate, you just press this one here, and you can see the tailgate nicely closes. So I opened it from here, and then I'll just show you from here. These two come down together, and you can see the tailgate. You can see nice and flat here, so it makes it easier to slide large cases and stuff like that. You can see there's a little button here, and when that little thing, so you're locked. Sorry, that was a little bit of violence. Oh, almost tripped there. Go. Show you the interior so you can see here. So I know while you're here, what you can probably see the side view camera is operating as we speak. So you can see that shows this is the screens. You can see up close, actually shoots exactly behind to show you what's going on. So anyway, here's the interior. I'll just jump inside here. You can get a look at those side view camera stuff. I'm just going to close the door, so when you're driving you can see exactly what's going on. So on the side here, see, instead of looking here where you normally would, you just look in the corner here. So I guess that's good. I mean, when you're driving and stuff like that, you know, the mirrors might get dirty. You just have to make sure the camera lens is clean, and you can see just in the corner. A little bit getting used to, but in my biased opinion, I do think regular mirrors are better, but it does sort of improve your visibility. If you're, let's say you're in a junction, you want to check, you can quickly look here without having to deal with the physical mirror. So it does have, I guess, its advantages. What do you guys think? Feel free to let me know in the comments. So I believe that's an optional extra. I don't think it's standard in this car, but I'll just move the seat forward because I'm quite short. There you go. So here's the interior of the Audi e-tron S. Sorry. So you can see you got the hard plastics here. You can see this is nicely just soft touch material here with this nice silver stitching over here too, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, sorry, look at my fingers. I cut it ages ago when I was working. So you can see you got this sort of nice looks like this woven sort of pattern they've got going on here. You can see some storage over here. If I switch to a wide angle lens, you can see some nice storage. You've got a coin holder, a pen holder, and what is this? A vest, which I think is like when you, let's say you change your tire, just for better visibility, something like that. So you can see all that going on here. And while we're here, you can see you got your radio, which I do not have the key with me, so I will not be able to do much. So continue as a guest user. So you got radio. I don't know if it's a top spec or what type. So you can have probably listen of the radio.
Forward to that one. It's gonna be really beautiful.
50 for him, and Timmy was very efficient with.
So you got AFL going on, and yeah, you can see it's actually got some feedback. When I press it, it has a vibration. I thought that's actually pretty interesting. Kind of like that. So I don't know what language it is, but you can see you got a lot here, and you can actually just physically. So you can see it's actually pretty clear, the radio and stuff like that. Let's just go home and just show you what else we got. So you got your telephone, pretty standard stuff. I think some of these stuff need to get an update because I don't think anyone connects their phone, just the telephone, without actually connecting to Apple CarPlay. So you can see your phone app to Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and that's all here. So I just think these things, people are never going to use that. So you got navigation too, as well. You can see the buildings. It's actually pretty responsive, which is nice. What else have we got here? We got all the settings and stuff like that. Weather, okay. Users, messages, so you can read text messages. I guess that's cool. Again, most of these features look like they all pretty much all going to be replaced because of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I just don't see anyone using these ones anymore. So all your car, media, Bluetooth, if you still use Bluetooth instead of Apple CarPlay. So all that sort of stuff over here, pretty nice. They've got like this additional screen here for your climate control, which the car switched off and doesn't have the key, so I cannot show you anything. So you can control your air conditioning controls there, which is kind of cool as well, but I don't have it. Looks like all the buttons are being replaced with haptic buttons, so it looks like these with the hazards even, you know, they will touch as well. But that's a physical button if I press it like that, see? So I think that's pretty cool. But see, these ones actually have actual physical buttons, sorry. So you can see your camera button here a little bit. Oh, why aren't you doing your thing? There you go. And you can actually cycle through your cameras, which you can't do without the key. Again, really frustrating. You got this nice sort of armrest here, hand rest, gear shifter thing, and this sort of thing you can slide back and forth to put into gear and stuff like that, which I thought was pretty cool. This is electronic parking brake there. I do not have any drinks to show you, but you can see they've got a large storage in here. You can actually fit some cups here. But due to the nature of the side of these things, it looks like you can't fit wide ones, but you can push these aside like this, and you can fit a large drink there or something like that. Got a 12-volt power socket there too, which is nice. And trying to see any additional ports. Doesn't look like it does. Oh yes, it does. It does have two USB Type-C ports there too, which is nice. So they do, and you can see you got this nice armrest here. Lift this up. It's got any USB ports here? No, just a pass through. Looks like, I think maybe just to put your cable. You can put your smartphone here. You can cycle the cable through if you want. For the Apple CarPlay, I think a lot of cars are now getting the wireless Apple CarPlay too, which is cool. If you don't want to charge your phone, you just want to just connect it, which is quite handy. So this has got this vinyl armrest. It would be nice if it had those leather like the seats. The seats are really pretty and they're really nice. So you can see you got this nice cross stitching here going on here, which looks pretty cool. You can see really nice here, and leather over here too, really nice. And you can see the embossed logo, the S over there too, which is cool. So the story why I don't have the keys, a lot of cars are getting stolen now, so they don't want to give keys anymore. So I don't think I'll be able to do videos with keys anymore to show you the air conditioning, so I'm sorry. So please don't get upset with me. The rules have changed. People have been breaking in, and unfortunately this has been happening, which is unfortunate. So you can see this is actually not Alcantara, but a nice cloth. A little bit hard to see, but it's actually got this nice sort of pattern, which I thought felt pretty good. You can see the vanity mirror here. You can see another one over here, and you can see you got controls for your sunshade. You can do that and they'll close it if I had the key, and you can see you could open the sunroof and stuff like that. And looks like you got this emergency assistant button here, so I pressed, I think it'll call like Audi or some technician. It's someone if you're stranded and stuff like that. So also pretty cool. So as I open, the doors open. I think a lot of cars have that. Well, the front here you can see the digital gauge cluster, which I can't show you anything, but it is what it is. I did forget to show you the steering wheel. How could I forget? So you can see this leather wrap steering wheel with some nice grey stitching over here and here. Gloss black material here and here. Power shifters here, minus plus. And you can see you got your indicator controls here. Also pretty cool. And you can see your cruise control buttons and your wipe controls to the right, so you can see they feel pretty good. So yeah, you can see all just to avoid all these problems, a lot of people are now putting these buttons. You just press it for auto for all your lights now, and it tells you what it is instead of fiddling with the knob, because a lot of people have been driving no lights on. So I thought it's actually quite interesting. You can see some storage there too, and I'll just show you some more the door cards a bit more detail. So you can see it lights up e-tron, a little bit hard to see on camera. You can see you got some more soft touch here, the little display for your cameras, door handles here, also nicely wrapped leather here, and even all the switches here feel very premium too. Pretty nice stuff here, and this is also nicely very thin, soft padded as well. So I'll show you the rear. You can see here you got a sunshade here. You can fit that. That's pretty cool. You can see this also soft touch here. Handles here, and also some suede or Alcantara over here, and you can see some more silver stitching here, and this is all soft touch as well. So you can see some isofix points to mount a child seat, which is nice. And the seats, like the front, you can see the nice diamond stitching here, which looks really nice. And you can see the nice stitching here, and you can see it also feels pretty nice, so you're not actually skipped out with anything. So I'll quickly show you inside here too. You can see the build quality feels pretty good. I like how they got some additional vents here, which is cool. Because a lot of cars they only rely on the two rear ones here, so having more vents helps. Looks like you got some additional lights, which you can see. which this one doesn't have. Anyway, so you can see if I pull this up here and pull this one here, you can see you got some nice cup holders which you can fit some small cups, or like McDonald's style cups. This one has a pass-through. If I pull this down, well, that was not supposed to happen. There you go. You can actually put some skis or something like that, and you can still put something long, like I don't know, like skis or some, like a pole or something, I don't know. Like, you know, let's say you just like a flagpole or something. Like, let's say your bed, you're getting it done, those little slats you want to put, you can put that all here without having to pull the seats down and still have usable seats. So that's all nicely over there. That comes through here. Or you can just, pretty sure you can, okay, no, this comes together. So some of them have just a door that opens, this doesn't have that, but you know, still better than nothing. So this is actually still pretty nice. You've got a little bit some storage. You could put maybe a smartphone or something here, or something small there if you like. So it's pretty thoughtful, and this feels pretty robust. You can see it's not very flimsy. In the past they have been, but overall pretty good. So you can see the seats, as being mentioned earlier, they feel very premium. Over here, the door cards, I think I talked about it earlier. Little hard plastics here, soft touch here, nicely wrapped here. A little bit of hard plastics here, and this is a bit of hard plastics there. Got a little net here, so you can see got enough leg room to keep my feet there, which is nice. And if I go a little bit here, you can see up close, I've got two USB Type-C ports, a 12-volt power socket there, so you want to charge a smartphone, something like that. These touch capacitive buttons here for your air conditioning, which you cannot access to. And yeah, so I'll just show you the dashboard from the rear seat from here now. And there you go. Oh no. No, that door I didn't think I closed properly, that's why I can't open it from that side. Anyway, so we'll just go and have a look at the front. So it looks like you have a bonnet here. I think on the RS GT I couldn't open the bonnet, I don't know why I just didn't let you. So this one I'm hoping is spring assisted, because this is a electric car. There you go. So EV, so nothing much to see here. So this, I thought, okay, this one might, sometimes some electronic cars have some storage, so you can see here's your storage. There's nothing really much here, it's just your socket. This one is just a fast charging thing, so it's the whole brick thing. You keep at home, you plug it in, and this speeds up the speed of the charge. So I'll let you know in the motion graphics what that does. So pretty cool stuff, pretty big bulky thing. So you can see your wiper washer here. So car there. You can see that's all the electronics and still the cabling and stuff like that. So nothing really much to see here, but yeah, still pretty cool to look anyway. So I think I'll just open this up again. This feels a bit flimsy though. I think it'd be nice if that wasn't so flimsy. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Well, thanks for watching my video on the Audi e-tron S. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching this Car Boost 1 video, and I'll see you guys next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.